million fry in the Ottawa pool, 15 million fry in the Starved Rock area pool. That's
unheard of.
Numbers they're doing that they've been doing it every year.
Wow.
So that is just absolutely incredible that and you can find all that information if you want to look that up. You can look at what is that, the LaSalle Fish Hatchery. If you want to go ahead and look up some of them numbers on there, they're absolutely devastating, and it's just amazing how much fish are actually put into this river. We have just this year alone, we've had over 100 fish days on the river system, and a lot of them have not been under the size limit of 14 inches, believe it or not.
Wow.
Most of them fish that we're catching are within that 14 to 18 and a half, 18 and 3/4, just barely touching that 19-inch range. That's the caliber of fishing that I'm talking about that you're going to get here on the Ottawa and Starved Rock pool. I talk about Ottawa a little bit because the Ottawa pool is one stretch. It's almost about a 20-mile stretch, just under 20 miles, like 19.7 miles. The Illinois River is 273 miles long. Where I don't guide the whole river system, don't get me wrong, but I do cover a good stretch of it. Whether I follow these fish up and down their migrating paths throughout in the spring there and all the way down to the fall, where they drop back down into the river system, where they go down to that Peoria and Chillicothe area and all the way down to Henry. So there's a little bit of traveling involved in that, but I go that little distance because I want you to catch fish. I will go that distance for you to make sure that you have a great day on the water. So, is there anything else that you can think of that I didn't cover?
Yeah, I mean, there's so many things, Mike. Your knowledge is unreal, and I mean, I could talk to you an hour about stuff. We've talked about line and what you use for line and stuff like that, and definitely, I tell you what, I want to get you back on the show here once we're in the middle of this stuff here. Usually, let's talk maybe sometime in April, and I want to touch base on some of the tactics you use there, but let's talk a little bit other species. You've always, if anybody wants to follow Mike Hanson, follow him on Starved Rock Guide Service. You do a lot of Facebook Lives, a lot of videos, and the crappies you have down there are phenomenal. White bass too, and this guiding that you did over in Lake Michigan, I think it was in the fall for the perch, is just phenomenal. You've got a captain's license, and you're licensed captain, and you can fish those waters, and that, I tell you what, you've got a lot to offer with your guide service and stuff. So I don't know, we're kind of running short on time, but yeah, definitely.
I appreciate that. That. Yeah, we kind of opened up a little bit to the perch fishing out in Lake Michigan, and I'll be honest with you, with the pan fishing taking off, we do bluegills. We do actually magnum bluegills. We go for trophy bluegills. We have trophy crappie fishing. That's on the river system now, guys. I'm going to show you some stuff on the river system that'll blow your mind. I'm talking all the way up to 17.5-inch crappies, and there ain't no doubt. You can check on my page. There's some big mamas in there. And then of course we do the sauger and walleye. We do the white bass as well. We have the white bass run. If you guys are out there catfishing and you're out there listening, we do catfish trips too. We got a great spot out here if you want to do some catfishing. And then we do a couple lakes, right in the area. So if the river system does get flooded out or something like that, we always have a place to go to, whether it be Shabana Lake, Heideke Lake here in Morris. Them are two close ones, and they have plentiful amounts of fish. I'm going to tell you right now, they have really big crappies. If you guys ever decide that you want to do something like that, give me a holler, 1-815-830-9757. That's Starved Rock Guide Service. You guys out there, don't hesitate, because we are filling fast here. Next month we don't have a whole heck of a lot of openings, but I will tell you, during the week, if you guys decide that you want to come out during the week, I highly suggest you come out during the week. We have less boat pressure. Two, we get pretty much all the spots to ourselves, and I have very limited time in April. I'm looking at my schedule right now. Sorry for the delay here.
No problem.
We're booking up. So if you guys, you really want to get it in gear and you want to catch some of these beautiful sauger on the river, and if you don't know what a sauger is, we can go ahead and identify for that stuff for you. There's 3 species in that family there that we really like to talk about, and not only do we just go fishing. I teach with you. I work with you one-on-one, hand in hand. I typically don't fish while we're out there. So we are kid friendly. We love to have kids on board.
Yep.
We like something like that. We contribute a lot back to the organizations around here. I'm one of the organizer for our veteran events and for our kids events. So if that's something that you're looking forward to do and getting your kids into something like that, if you know a veteran, give me a shout out. We'll tell you when the next one is. Obviously, we had got shut down for the last year from the pandemic. So, we're looking to hopefully see some kind of eyesight here in the future here where we can continue them back on get them back on track. But, call for some kind of opening. If you're looking to get out and do some of the fishing down here, I highly suggest it because it is unbelievably stellar right now and from the years to come.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. And again, thanks for your time. And hey, like I said, give me a shout when you're ready to do some fishing. I'll be down there and we'll have a blast and catching some of those nice saugers and walleyes down there. So, yeah, just let me know. You know my number, so you know how to get a hold of me. But again, thanks again for your time, and look forward to getting you back on the show again in April. And you're bow fishing, too, for Asian carp.
Yeah, it's been really taking off.
And we'll talk
People are really liking that.
Yeah, we'll even talk. I got a buddy of mine I told you about. I said, I know the guy down there. We're going to have to come down because he loves bow fishing. And I said, I know definitely the guy to get in touch with that. So we might have to
appreciate that, guys.
Yeah, we might have to be coming down this summer too. But again, thanks for your time, Mike. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. See you later now, Jerry. You guys have a great day. Talk to you soon enough.
All right. Sounds good. That is Mike Hanson from Starved Rock Guide Service. Just a great guy, great personality, loves to teach, loves to have kids. So if you're looking to head on down to the Illinois River, down to LaSalle, Peru, Utica area, get on down there, and just a fantastic fishery. Today's show is brought to you by Jerry Sports Service here in Beloit, located along the Rock River, just off of Highway 51, home of the ultimate fishing boats from Lund. You can call 608-365-4520 or visit them online at jerrysboats.com. And if you're actually thinking about getting a new Lund fishing boat or upgrading your current fishing boat to a Lund, get the Jerry Sports Service now. Guaranteed your summer of fun. Get yourself a Lund fishing boat from Jerry Sports Service in Beloit. Also, it's never too late to get a tip down, too. Sullivan Tip Downs, made by skilled tool makers in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Like them on Facebook. Watch on Mondays for your chance to win on Make Your Mondays Not Suck. Visit SullivanTipDowns.com. And, James Sullivan, he makes some of the best tip downs there is. There's a few weeks left of ice fishing, and you want to grab yourself a few. I'm sure the bait box might be selling a few right now, and get those off the shelf. So I tell you what, walleye fishing is coming. We've got a great show lined up in the next few weeks with PJ Vick and Dave Kuntz coming up in the next couple of weeks. We're going to talk ice fishing with the guys from In Depth Outdoors. And then I guarantee you we're going to be talking the walleye run, and we're going to get some big name guys on like Jason Mitchell, and maybe we have to get hold of Larry Smith too, because he's usually on a pretty good bite too. So, hey, we've got a lot to get to. Of course, news, sports, and weather coming up next. And of course, Genuine Country is on the way next here on Iron Country 101.9 and 1490.